happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.
And we're live.
Yo, you know what it is. Not another Bitcoin podcast. 00 test. Ken Bozak.
Not another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this crazy ass layout right here. I don't know. It wasn't intended for today's guest. I feel like I could have made it more chill and less fucked up looking, but
Yeah,
this is
the
the
Matrix,
podcast.
like-
It's like the Matrix, but Cronenberg, bro. It's all flesh and meaty, and it's like meat circuitry.
Yeah, wow.
AI went crazy on this one. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I said, if we would have known today's guest, we had somebody bail on us. So thanks to Joy, we have a guest on not another Bitcoin podcast today. How goes it, Joy?
Hey, baby, how you?
Yeah, good. It is a joy to see you. How's your day been?
Baby. It's been cool. I'm at the doctor's. I'm at the VA right now. But it's been a cool day so far.
At the
No
VA?
complaints. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Hey, you're welcome.
Much
Sir.
appreciated. I tried to enlist in the military. I did everything. I did ROTC training for a year in high school. I took the ASVAB and the AIMS. I don't remember which one, but I got like a 72. And I barely was allowed to become an MP. I was like 70, and I got a 72, and they were like, "What job do you want?" And I was like, "I want to be a cop." You're stupid. And so I was about to be an MP for 7 years, active duty, like full. When I enlisted, I went active duty. What's the maximum like time I could? They were like 5 or 7. I was like, "Give it to me. I'll come back when I come back. I ain't doing this like fucking vacation shit." And then I was like 2 months away from going to boot camp, and I did some dumb bullshit, got arrested, and then the judge looked at my paperwork, and he was like, "MP, not in my lifetime. 7 years probation instead of 7 years enlisted." And I was like, "Motherfucker! So if I only enlisted for 3 years, I would have got 3 years probation? This is bullshit."
Hell no. He wild with that though.
I did actually only maybe get 3 years because I was 18 when I got in trouble, and I was 21 when my probation officer called me on my birthday and told me I never had to show up again.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, I think only because
Right.
I found out he worked at Kohl's. You know what I mean? Like, I knew where his second job was.
Wow, probation officer working at Kohl's.
Well, that's their part-time job, bro. Like probation officers, they only work like 20 hours a week type shit when you go in to see them. That's like the only day they're really working that week. So
That
most
makes
of them, all of them have like another job. That's just like a side hustle.
mm, type shit. That don't
Yeah.
surprise me though. Now if you say it like that,
Yeah, a
but
lot of failed
but
cops
shit,
become POs.
man. Listen, man. The POs in Indiana, bruh. I don't know. They workload be heavy. I think they working more than 20 hours a week for sure. Cause they might have about 300 parolees or probationers. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And
Facts, facts.
yeah, they don't remember my name.
Hey Joy, what's the VA's vibes like? Cause I only ever see it from like the mainstream, perspective. But like a lot of people in the mainstream, they make fun of the VA and see how they say they don't really help veterans and stuff like in movies and TV shows. And I'm just curious. You're there. You're like for real. Like what's is the VA sort of like how we see it on like TV and media and stuff, or do they like actually come through for our veterans?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check you out.
That's a good question. And I think I can start answering a little bit forward because I seen the difference between, where they was helping her in Indiana, but in comparison to where they helping her now in Vegas. You feel me? Like, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I get yeah. That would have sucked if you were on like state insurance and you have to move. Good luck getting your treatment during the transfer period. Damn.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, I've been like doing that whole thing where like I save a shit ton of money on health insurance by not having any and avoiding getting hurt or sick. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot going on in here.
knock
and
on
she, I
wood
guess she,
and God bless, but I haven't had to use any insurance type stuff. And if I
yeah,
do, I just don't pay the hospital bill. What are they gonna do? Repossess my health? What are they gonna knock on my
right,
door and be
right.
like, give me back that fluids we injected in you in that $1,000 IV? Fuck out of here. If the hospital
Mom, you,
starts sending people to break my knees, though, maybe I would get a second job to
you
start paying my debts to the hospital.
Mama, he asked you a question though, about the VA experience. What's your experience like out there?
It's cool. It's bigger and better than Indiana, of course. Bigger, of course. Um, it's a hospital portion, and then there's a portion for like emergency room. Uh, I heard some behavior health issues this morning. They had a cold.
Mm,
But yeah, this place is huge. I walked in. I walked in one door, walked all the way through to the hallway, and then I had to walk outside and go into another building
Oh wow!
for
So
my
it's like a
appointment.
campus.
And then my
mm.
appointment was at 7, and the ballet don't start till 7, so I had to park and walk.
I love.
You
Wow.
already know. You already know.
Uh,
You
uh,
already know how I do when it comes to walking.
uh. Well, better get ready to walk at this Bitcoin conference because it's about to go down.
Nah, dog. Yo, bro. Guess what? It's at the
What? What?
Venetian. It's at the Venetian, and she can rent those scooters, bro. I see people on them all the time at the Bitcoin conference in Vegas.
Wow.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
because I
Look,
promise you, she'll end up walking 5 or 10 fucking miles in a day, and it'll just fuck her up, bro. Don't do that. Yeah, get the scooter.
Oh,
look at her face, shaking her head.
yeah. Oh,
Dude, it's like
oh.
Disneyland. The Venetian is huge. The Bitcoin
Yeah,
conference, you could literally walk in a circle for an hour and not like, you know what I mean, just touching the wall. Then if you want to walk
yeah.
around the inside, that's another hour.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me
Don't
too,
forget
man.
about the
It's always
person.
big.
Say what, mom?
Don't forget about the scooter then. You know, I'm gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
looking for
we.
one. I'll be
Yeah,
buying
definitely get that scooter for sure. Don't forget it.
one.
Yeah, we
I
got you.
always joke every year I joke about getting one and using it, but like I do like to run around and like be goofy and shit, and the scooter's not as fast as like getting from A to B like walking around, but
Mm.
it's definitely good at these bigger events. Token 2049 and the Bitcoin conference are just huge.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited about that. Excited about Consensus too. Consensus Miami.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Consensus
mama.
is awesome.
It's another crypto conference in
What about
Miami.
Miami?
Another crypto conference.
Okay.
It's
When
in
is
May
that?
though.
You doing that one too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I already got a ticket.
Oh, you got the $500 ticket.
I think these are like 900.
900. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you use promo code BitBasil, you'll get 20% off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bit
Or
Basil.
if you
Okay.
start a
20% off.
podcast, you can get a free ticket. So maybe start a
Right. Right. Right.
podcast.
Right. I'm gonna try to finagle a bagel and get the ticket. But
What do you
yeah,
think?
May
We're
May.
finagling a bagel right now. That's what this podcast is all about. Getting us those press passes,
What's
getting
that?
us interviews
Finagling the
with cool
bagel.
people. Yeah,
Fact.
like you know, you gotta have an in. And when I first got into crypto, there was no way to like get a free ticket other than sneaking in, and there was no way to get somebody to talk to you if they were on stage. Good luck getting them to talk to you. I was like, wait, why are they talking to those people? And I talked to the people they would talk to, and the people they would
Uh-huh.
talk to all had podcasts. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get a podcast. And
Right.
that's
Right.
that's why
Right.
I got a podcast. Just so
Simple
I
as
Okay.
that.
knew I would be able to talk to the people I wanted to talk to. Because I had to make them want to talk to me too.
Because everybody want to be on a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Except for today's guest, they canceled like last minute, but something might have came up. It's like the third. It's only the third guest that canceled since ETH Denver. That's not bad.
Right, yeah, yeah, bro. They ready to talk to us, bro. We them guys, bro.
They really be trying to talk. Shit.
Hell yeah, and then mind you, we be popping shit, man. I love doing this for real, for real. I was kind of
So,
upset. What happened yesterday? Because I know, okay, of course, besides me getting a haircut or whatever, and besides, like, I thought I seen some type of broadcast. What was going on? What was that?
oh, Kate. So that's the thing I was talking about, right? This whole finagling a bagel. That's Caitlin. She wanted to do media at an event somewhere, and she was asking me if she could use the credentials of Not Another Bitcoin Podcast to see if she could apply for a media or press pass or something like that. Um, so we came up with like an idea where she could be like a journalist for Not Another Bitcoin Podcast. She interviewed me. I put that interview out so she can put that on that little application for the thing. And then she wrote an article, which you reminded me I can only post from my desktop. So after the podcast, I have to post an article that she wrote under the my Twitter account for Not Another Bitcoin Podcast by Caitlin. And that way,
Mhm.
when she applies for the press pass, they'll see her credentials. She can link them to the post saying like she's officially on the team. And then yeah, so it's kind of like the same thing you did with the Bitcoin conference, 26 in Vegas. You applied, you put in the credentials, working with Not Another Bitcoin Podcast, and you got in. I think that we may have tripped and fell into like a good idea, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
do more of that and see if we could just build an army around like a street team for Not Another Bitcoin Podcast where people
yeah,
want to get like these press passes, get free access to events, and then also get like an access to talk to the people they want to talk to when they were on stage, right? Like, so they could do an interview for Not Another Bitcoin Podcast, introduce themselves as they work for the podcast at the event, and then they could take that relationship outside of the podcast and maybe do something more professionally, or maybe they could network and build a relationship, and using the podcast to do so. So definitely want to see if we can get like that street team thing going. I would love to see like the media house sponsor thing like work for Vegas.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The crypto content house, yeah,
yeah. If anything,
yeah. We
dude,
need
we
that.
could makeshift your place into a little content house. I'm only going to be there for like 3 days or 4 days. Me
Oh
and
yeah,
you,
bro.
Miggy and
You know,
shit.
you definitely more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? You definitely feel me. Pull up.
Oh,
And
for
for
sure, for
podcasters,
sure. Oh,
nigga,
okay,
everybody.
okay. All right, I'm just
Yeah, come
saying. All
on, bro.
right,
You know what I'm saying,
he
bro?
said house
We got
party in Vegas. Everyone's coming
yeah,
now.
Yeah, man. We got futons. We can get some air mattresses, bro. Like we got
Oh,
enough
damn, we
space to
did. What
sleep.
happened to those air mattresses? Did we leave them? Damn, I should have grabbed those before I left the fucking club.
Nah, bro, there's so much shit that I wish I grabbed before I left that club, bro.
Art.
Like
Art.
yeah, I about to say
All the
some of them
art. I
paintings,
should have saved
some of
the
them
art.
paintings. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Them paintings for sure. I really, man, we can really go back straight up. Is it like we can get
Oh,
and
we're going
what?
back. We're going back. You think I'm coming to fucking Vegas and I ain't gonna go knock and ask for some candy? Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here. I'm
listen,
still a member. I still have
listen.
members' rights.
Yeah, straight up, straight up. Listen. I ain't even gonna say too much on the air. I mean,
Yeah, nah, we're definitely gonna be showing up. And you know,
yeah,
Joy, you've been secondhand exposed, to crypto through Double O Tats and his campaigns with fundme.cash, working with Bitcoin Cash. I'm just curious, like what is your vibes around it? Like, are you interested in it at all, or is it just something you're like proud of him for doing, or is this something you're into, or like what's like what's your crypto vibe?
First of all, yes, I'm very, very proud of him. First and foremost. And honestly, I wasn't interested, but the more I hear, the more I am. Um, the more I hear, the more I'm understanding of it. Um,
mhm. Yeah. I've been hearing you like I've been saying stuff, and I've been hearing you saying, you know what? I understand what you're saying now. Like you feel me? Like and then when you watch the video I sent you, I remember your response was, you know what? I understood everything you were saying. Like and to hear that, that says a lot because like for me, you're the average person. You're a no coiner, somebody that has never experienced crypto at all, and now to for you to watch that video and understand it, it makes me feel like I'm accomplishing the mission for sure.
oh yeah, no doubt, because that's the mission, right? To teach people,
Right.
make people aware of current situations. Um, I know it's we're in our neck of the woods where we're from. Don't nobody want to learn about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody complacent. All right, y'all gonna stay right there. Y'all gonna be right there.
Well,
Mm,
people get less complacent as the dollar loses purchasing power, especially in moments what we're seeing right now with the price of gas. That's going to be reflected on everything on the supply chain. If it costs more for a trucker to fill his tank up to drive the supplies to Walmart, Walmart's got to pay the trucker more. And if Walmart's got to pay the trucker more, they got to charge more for the cereal, the eggs, the bread, the milk, and the t shirts.
Where
So
okay,
everything
mhm.
is about to be affected, and the expected percentage, it's going to be pretty significant. We're looking at potential like functional recession vibes, like where things are seeming as if they're in functioning order, but the economy will be in a recession compared to like the spending habits and stuff, because everything's about to go crazy with this oil bullshit that's happening with this Iran not a war thing that's happening. So yeah,
Mm.
it's just a bunch of bullshit really lined up at a crazy time. And I mean, people are about to start seeing double O. If I would have had my money in Bitcoin Cash like he did, Bitcoin Cash is up how much this day today? How much is Bitcoin Cash up this week? How much is Bitcoin Cash up this month? And then you could just see
Right.
how much the dollar went down when you see how much more of it you have to spend to get a full tank of gas every day, every week, and every month. More and more people are going to
Mhm.
start seeing, why am I holding my paycheck in dollars? I just worked 40 hours this week, and every week gas goes up, eggs go up, rent goes up. But my dollar goes down every week. Why am I storing my value in that when I could be storing it in something that's more volatile like Bitcoin Cash, right? Volatility
Exactly.
isn't a bad thing, especially when you zoom out and see that it's always on this fucking angle going up.
Yeah.
It's just
Up
when
to the
you
right.
look at it, when you zoom in, you see that volatility. That's actually a good thing. It's healthy. When you look at the US dollar, there's no volatility. It's just a straight plummet down in purchasing power.
Mm. You understand that, Mama? Oh, you muted.
Yeah, I was. It was loud over here. What'd you say?
Oh,
Say it
okay.
again. What was the question?
Now, I actually did you understand that because he was talking about how basically, the purchasing power of the dollar is continuing to decrease, and it don't make no sense for somebody to hold their money as dollars as something that's continuing to decrease, and the purchasing power is getting weaker.
Oh
When you
yeah,
can, yeah,
yeah.
and
I
when
understand all that.
yeah, mhm. Especially when you got options of
All that.
holding your money in cryptocurrency like Bitcoin Cash. When you see the volatility of it, and you see that it's increasing in value as well. Like over through the grand scheme of it, you see it's going up and to the right.
Yeah, you know what's funny? The government really shut the fuck up about how it's actually super illegal to create a currency that competes with the US dollar. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Mhm.
legal to like create your own currency in America that competes with the US dollar. That shit's so illegal on like the most highest level, but they shut up about that. Like they used to really go after like DigiCash and eGold, all these
Right,
things that were like Bitcoin before Bitcoin was Bitcoin because they could go after it. And that's why
right,
Satoshi is Satoshi and not John Smith or something. Like he didn't use his real name or they didn't use their real names because they seen what happened to people that created something that was better than the dollar but was competing
hmm
with it, and the government was like, you can't do that, shut that shit down, and they'd take all the money, they'd probably arrest people and stuff. So Satoshi is anonymous because what they did is super illegal. Like
mm,
it's so illegal. That's why they're anonymous, right? You can't just make money in America and be like, "Hey guys, you want to use my this money instead of that money?" And we all just decide to stop using the dollar. Like that is almost treasonous, you know? So I
mm.
really want to put the emphasis out there. I feel like we could make crypto cool again if people understood how illegal it was. Like the government
It'll be more
really
cool.
doesn't want you to use it, but now they know that there's that psychology, so they stop talking about how like much they don't like it in that sense. Like you don't
Hmm
hear about it like, competing with the dollar anymore because like 5 6 years ago on the news, 2019 and earlier, you'd hear about it all the time, this thing competing, blah, blah, blah. But now it's like, oh, it's gold, it's competing with gold and oil, it's competing with the stock market. It's like, no, 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 we're competing with the dollar. Don't forget the original
Right,
enemy here. We
right,
came to kill
right,
the dollar. We don't care about
right.
your stocks and ETFs and shit. So we can make crypto cool again by like reminding people that the government really doesn't like Satoshi Nakamoto and really, really doesn't want you using Bitcoin. It's illegal. Don't do it. Bad.
Yeah. Type shit. I can dig it. I can dig it. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make sure I put that in my repertoire of shit that I say.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because people, I mean, that's like a thing that kind of wakes them up. Like, what? The government really doesn't want me using this? Like, no, dude, think about it. Why don't they want you using it?
Right.
But they want you to
Right. 'Cause-
invest in it. They want you to put your money in it. Now that they have their money in it, they want you to
mhm.
invest in it, but they don't want you to use it. Don't use Bit Refill with your Bitcoin and buy Uber Eats. No, no, no,
Right.
no. Put money in
Right.
Bitcoin and just forget about it.
Nah, for real. And that's the difference between, like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash because Bitcoin is for to be able to store the money, but Bitcoin Cash is to be able to spend the money.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I fuck with. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and people
why
people don't
people say
that's
Bitcoin's
something.
been compromised. The whole message about using it as cash to replace cash, it was lost in this like
Mhm.
the when the fork happened, it became institutionalized. Everybody was fighting for these ETFs, and we wanted to make ETFs irrelevant. We didn't want people putting stocks on the blockchain. We wanted to show
Right,
people that stocks were an obsolete technology, and now we're
right,
putting a
right, right.
fucking we're putting a Lamborghini on the road and having a horse pull it.
Uh,
That's
uh,
stocks on blockchain.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and people, and I talked to a lot of people about this, man. They always talk about, it being an investment tool. They're looking at it like stocks, you know what I mean? And I just be like, no, bro, it's a money. It actually, I got paid in and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? The first time I ever got paid, in Bitcoin was, of course, by you. And I tell them that story, and I'm like, yo, I got paid in Bitcoin to do a tattoo. Like, you know what I mean? That's like it's money. You feel me? I can spend it. You feel me? Well, of course, you got to change it to dollars or whatever, but nonetheless, like it's currency. And They be like, you know, like I just had to explain that upstairs. I got done doing a tattoo. About to finish this podcast, go do some more tattoos. Like,
Oh, well, I mean, landlords are going to start realizing, even if they get paid in their rent in dollars, it's only getting them less and less as well, right? Like they're still like working for their money too. And I feel like once
mhm,
like the landlords in that like supply chain of like the economy start saying, if you want, you can pay me in Bitcoin, because over time adoption's just taken off, right? So over time
right.
we're gonna see like that, and I think people that are seeing the way that like, oh, I could pay my rent in crypto. Why how do I get it? And then they're gonna see, oh, I could get paid in it. They don't have to like invest in it. They don't have to trade. They can work for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I don't just invest in this. I use it, right? Like
Right.
people
Right.
should have been investing in the dollar the same way that they're trying to convince people to invest in Bitcoin, but they're forgetting that they could use it the same way that the dollar is used.
Mm. But damn, so wait, you can invest in the dollar? Like,
Yeah, what do you think currency trading is on like forex and all that shit? You can invest
right.
in like the other currencies
Oh,
and the
right, right. Of course, but
dollar
of
and
course, yeah, and of course you gonna see the value of the dollar
right. Like,
decrease
so
though.
people trade dollars, they trade fiat currencies, they invest in
Hmm.
fiat currencies, futures, they short it, they long it. So like the way
Right.
people use money as this investable vehicle is how they're utilizing it in crypto, but they're forgetting to, like I say all the time,
Use
Jamie
the money.
Dimon and Michael Saylor never talk about how they use crypto. They just talk about buying more of it. Like, cool, you have 1% of all the Bitcoin in the world. What have you done with it?
Right.
It's
Nothing.
just sitting there? That's kind of fucking
Right.
stupid.
I mean, not using no type of Web3 technology type shit. No
Just
blockchain,
stupid.
nothing.
Spending it, moving it around, doing something with it. Checking it for rare satoshis. Imagine having like $1 billion in spare change and not looking for the weedy pennies or the Indian head nickels or the misprinted quarters. That's so
Wow.
stupid. Like, I get it,
Wow.
you have a lot of money, but like inside of that money is a lot more money if you just did a little bit of work. A little bit.
Hmm. Hmm. That's a good
Like
analogy.
like Michael
Yeah.
Saylor, Jamie Dimon, all those big name people with all this money in Bitcoin don't have no brains in it. Like they're not
Are
even
they
doing
gonna
the
be at
bare
the
minimum
conference?
with it. Yeah, I think so. Actually, some of these motherfuckers are going to be at Bitcoin.
Hey, so I with the press pass, I'm gonna be able to pull up
Michael
and,
Saylor's usually there.
so I can interview him.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to fuck with your manifestation powers, bro. But I wouldn't want to. You know what I mean? That'd be too close to
Yeah.
the devil for me.
Oh wow.
I'd
Oh
have
wow.
to tell him like, "Yo, what's that say on the ceiling?" And when he looked up, ball tap. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to bring him back down to reality so quick that like, you're a human. You are mortal, and I can
Yeah,
touch you.
type
Ball
shit,
tap.
type shit. Okay, okay, okay. I ain't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask too many more questions about it. I'm just gonna. You feel me? If my spirit moves me, I'm gonna go for what I know.
But yeah, anything's possible, man. I'd say like, especially when you see like, they're kind of giving us like KOL press pass stuff or whatever. But if you see
Mhm.
people with real press badges that say press on it and stuff, make a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, shit, bro. I don't know. I mean,
Friend.
bro. The Bitcoin conference, bro, those say press passes, bro. Like we're gonna get press, like coverage, like access. I mean, like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, cool,
Like,
cool, cool. All right, yeah, because Consensus ain't doing that, and that's what like Rice Crypto got all upset about the other day on X. I sent him over to Miggy, and yeah, they gave us like KOL Pro Pass, which is cool. That's like $1,000 pass. I think it comes with food and shit. That's kind of neat.
you, you froze for a
Damn.
second. I don't know what happened. We good. We back.
Oh, my bad. It wasn't me though. My internet's good.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay,
I
cool. Yeah,
think I think
everything
I
says
think
good.
Oh,
it
it's
might
my
be.
fault.
It might be. You know, you the only one walking around outside.
Yeah, yeah, it happens.
Whatever.
I miss you, gang.
Already getting it.
I miss both of you, yo. I can't wait to be back in Vegas.
I swear.
When are you coming?
April.
April. I might be down there for
You
420.
coming in April?
420. Okay, have you lit.
Oh.
And we going to Nubu too.
Ooh.
Yo, you gotta help us out with
I was
that,
about to say
right?
the same
So
thing.
when you go to Vegas, when you get back to Vegas, can you go there and see like what's up with doing not like renting it out, but ask them if we could do a Luma to where we tell people to meet us there and we'll tell them there's a door fee because there is a door fee. It's like, you know, a private smoke club upstairs that you have to pay to go to. I think it was like $20, right, or something.
No,
But
no,
anyway,
no, no. That's all free.
fuck,
For
dude.
free.
Whatever then. Ask them if we
You
could
start
do
paying for
like a
yourself.
Luma where we just invite people every day for like 3 days from like, you know, 6 o'clock till the closing time or something, right? That way,
Mm-hmm.
after the conference, we'll tell everybody meet us at this smoke lounge. And if they're cool with it, we can make a Luma and meet up and Eventbrite, all that stuff. And everybody we see at the conference every day, we'll tell them after this conference, go down the street. There's a smoke lounge, and we're gonna be there, a bunch of people, and like we'll just see if they're cool with us doing that. Cause I'd rather us make that relationship in person than just show up day one with like 50 people and they be like, we have an event today, or you needed to give us heads up or something like that.
Right. For sure. Yeah, definitely going. Yeah.
What's the date for that? Because I can do that. I can do that.
Oh, it's gonna be April. I'm gonna be in town.
Let
We
me
go
see.
together.
You gonna
Yeah, we
do
Bitcoin
go
it?
together.
Okay.
26. I'm gonna look it up.
Because remember they had some reserved tables.
Reserve. Oh, they did have reserved tables. Yeah,
Remember that?
facts.
That's
So we're
true.
gonna
Definitely want
reserve the
to. We
whole
definitely want to reserve at least 2 or
room.
3 so we have somewhere to sit.
Right.
Right.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
so
But it's
the
plenty of space though.
prices do increase for Bitcoin 26 in Las Vegas. In 14 hours, the prices are going up. So, oh, if you're watching and you want to get a ticket, but even if you don't get a ticket, I'll try to help sneak you in. The date is
If you
April.
want to get a ticket, use my promo code. You know, check out the link on my page. It's a promo code. You can get it 10% off. For sure.
Oh, okay. At least that.
Yeah.
And today's
Yeah.
probably the last day that's actually going to be like the best 10% off. And if you take a
Right.
quiz, you can get 10% off more. So right now, you got 14 hours to get 20% off the cheapest price. Otherwise, they're going to keep going up. But the date is April 27th and April 29th. That's when it ends. So it's a 3-day event. So I'll probably be in town on 420 or 419 if I can crash at your place. I'll probably just come crash with you.
For sure.
Absolutely. Did I lose you? Oh damn! Something happened.
Oh
No, we
man,
here.
talk.
Sissy.
Oh yeah, your
How I get
internet.
back?
You
How I
froze.
get back? How do I get back?
I don't know. Go. We hear you though.
Oh,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, that was scary as shit. That's a fucking jump scare.
My bad.
Oh
My
my
bad.
god, dude, what the fuck is on your headrest?
Oh.
That's fucking terrifying. Anybody else get scared? Like I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Some people thought somebody was in the car and then got me. I went to the drive-through and she moved from the window.
Yeah, that is startling.
She was like, "Oh my god, that scared me."
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
You funny as hell.
They don't like it. Nope,
Speaking
I
of
don't
all
like
these events in May, I gotta go to Sylvania.
it. Ooh.
Man, you going to that? Man.
I can't even say the first part of the name. Like I can't say the name of the
I thought it-
place in Sylvania. It's
Ain't
so
it
hard.
Lithuania?
Oh, it is.
Transylvania.
No, I don't know. It's
don't know.
LJUBLJANA.
I say
Lithuania.
Lithuania because it's over with the L, and that's a overseas name that I know.
This is definitely going to be the hardest place to say of where I've been to, though. Like I've traveled a lot of places, but I can pronounce them all.
Straight up.
I ain't gonna be able to pronounce this one. My mouth is too domestic.
Looking at
But yeah, thanks to fundme.cash. Much love to them. I can bring this actually on the screen real quick for the chat. So yeah, fundme.cash. This is the platform that is basically making Patreon obsolete. Fuck Patreon. Not a fan of those platforms. They're like a digital version of like the Red Cross with the way like they air quote help people. But
yeah,
yeah, this is using Bitcoin Cash and the same metrics, as like Patreon, where it's community funded. Just using Bitcoin Cash as sort of like the donation based currency instead of using like the dollar on those traditional platforms. This is
mhm,
community censored, so obviously it's not like super decentralized and all that stuff where like you can start a campaign to do some like bad stuff or whatever. Like there's somebody built the platform, somebody runs the website, right? So they're using the
right.
decentralized technology for like the currency base, but I wouldn't say like the platform is using that, and what they shouldn't, because then you run into like a Silk Road fucking Ross Ulbricht situation or something. But yeah, this
Mhm,
is basically like a Patreon for people that want to use cryptocurrency to contribute, or people that need help and other platforms wouldn't otherwise even be an option, right? We can see my first pledge comes from no other and nobody else but Double O Tats. The first pledge there, thank you, bro. And then our second pledge is from the BCH podcast. Fucking awesome. I definitely keep telling Double Tats I want somebody to start like not another Bitcoin Cash podcast, because like that would be our doppelganger. Because there's the Bitcoin podcast, there's the Bitcoin Cash podcast, there's not
yeah.
another Bitcoin podcast. All we need is somebody to start not another Bitcoin Cash podcast, and we could have this like Marvel universe of Spider-Man. When we all go to a conference, we could just point at each other. Uh, Tariq, Toorik, Tariq. Publicity stunt number 338. Okay, all right, I'll give it that publicity stunt energy. Khaleesi. My God, I'm so not a good reader.
What?
It's Khaleesi, but the T threw me off. Like I saw the T in there, and it was like I've never seen that before.
Listen,
Thanks, Khaleesi. Yeah, see, I can't, dude. It's hard. I have like the worst.
Get off. Get
Bitcoin
off.
Out Loud, they hooked it up too. 1 minute blocks. Jonathan, Cash Dragon, fucking Cash Stamps really hooked it up with a whole Bitcoin Cash, bro. Like fucking much love. Definitely in all the content that I make in Sylvania, I'll be shouting out Bitcoin Cash Stamps more than most. Got to show them some love. Plus, like they're super useful. I could probably grab some from you before I go, and I can give some of yours out.
there we
I
go.
got 98, which is like an anonymous, I guess, vibe with like a side face smiley. Thanks for the quarter Bitcoin Cash. And then we have Animal down here. Sounds like a solid move for BCH visibility. Happy to support the campaign. Thank you for supporting the campaign. Yeah, I mean the BCH visibility definitely needs more like grassroots efforts and stuff.
For
I
sure.
definitely would like to see the community, get into the content creation space, like say start not another Bitcoin Cash podcast and just start going to Bitcoin conferences and start promoting Bitcoin Cash and start a campaign after a while and whatever, but definitely would love to
Yeah,
see more Bitcoin Cash stuff, content and
for
platforms,
sure.
projects. Dude just
Eh,
got funded for the tip bot. Did you see that shit?
yeah, I did see that. Go check it out. Go
Ah,
get that one. And check
I'm
out
hyped for
that one
that.
and check out mine too.
I'm hyped for that. Oh yeah, campaigns active. Let's go. I'll bring it back up on screen. So active campaigns, you can see there's 104 past campaigns here, 15 active campaigns, and they have raised 1,394.37 Bitcoin Cash with a total pledges of 894. Somebody do the math, but that's definitely more than what, one or two, more than two Bitcoin Cash on average per pledge. That is
Yeah.
fucking epic, dude. We have the BCH Content Campaign 2026 up here. Crypto Minders YouTube help build 365 days of Bitcoin Cash content. Dude, yeah, I do that for Bitcoin content with the Not Another Bitcoin podcast. So I guess are they doing a podcast or so? Yeah, I guess so. YouTube. And then we have the Bitcoin Cash podcast over here. They're doing
Fire.
the yeah, they're up to what, 100? Is that it? Yeah, 185 episodes, dude. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, they
Damn.
going crazy. And he
Congrats,
consistent too. He
congrats.
consistent too, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a lot. That's a lot of
yeah,
work, bro.
for sure.
We got
We gonna catch him.
Fame Wellness, a Bitcoin Cash powered gym. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's asking for that's a thing. That's pretty big. Oh shit, 41 Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're doing a whole gym.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's in Africa too, so that could probably go a long way.
Yeah, that's holy yeah, dude. What do you mean? The gym could be like the size of a mall. Okay, and then we're at the next campaign here is Send Ken to Bliss. That is the event in Sylvania that I'll be going to make content and just learn as much as I can about Bitcoin Cash. That's pretty much what I do when I go to all these other events. I just try to learn about everything I can. Bitcoin, the BCH Tattoo Sprinter Van, cultural integration. Double O Tats is 3% of his way there. How much time? Oh, right here it is. 86 days, which is a lucky number. If you didn't know, you know now. So 86 days. And this is, if you want, why don't you explain this a little bit? I'll click on the details and you can run us through.
I mean,
And this
basically,
this is not
yeah.
you, by the way. I hate when I
What?
see AI generating you because it's not
What?
you. It's just
Oh, the
so
picture,
weird. Yeah,
the
dude,
picture.
it's so weird.
I mean, it's close enough. It's close enough. It's my
I
vibe.
feel like AI saying everybody looks alike anyway, right? Like I tried. Like even my AI picture, it just looks like somebody who gave like those police sketch artists, but like they
Yeah.
weren't trying to snitch hard, they were soft snitching.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they didn't tell the cops exactly how I looked, but they gave them enough that where they wouldn't be
Right.
like in trouble.
Yeah, he still get a reward too. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
They
right,
still get
right,
paid.
right. Exactly. AI is soft snitching on us. Like, look at this picture of
You
you.
funny.
All right. So what is the Bitcoin Cash tattoo sprinter van proposal all about?
Yeah, well, basically, it's the sprinter van and the cultural integration proposal, and basically whatever funds I needed to, create the sprinter van and customize it, get it wrapped, to get it, professionally set up to where you can do professional tattoos, at its health code, protocol, to make it a pretty much almost 24/7 live streaming, podcast studio, and just, a pretty much Bitcoin Cash onboarding, on ramping engine. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and to be able to create those different partnerships with, Dr. Lance McCarthy, KK Diamonds, as Melissa Acero, and just a lot of powerful people in the culture and the community of the Black community that will be very impactful for Bitcoin Cash, and that's what I propose, and I put it all together, in an attempt to, make like a one end all, type of campaign, to where, I don't have to continue to create more campaigns on and on and on, because I was, worried about the community getting what they call campaign fatigue, and and I didn't want that. I don't want people to get campaign fatigue and they think, oh, he just keep coming asking more for more and more money. I was just, attempting to create something to where this is self-sustaining, to where I would never have to ask for more money, and it would be something that would be beneficial for Bitcoin Cash forever. Like that was my mindset on it. But I also heard, difference where, what, maybe you should, break it into smaller campaigns, to where it'll be more easier to raise funds. and I agree with that as well. Like, I was just, I'm new to the space, so I'm just, trying to provide my service in the best way that you guys, the community, seeks value. So that's where I was just at with it, and I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the advice from Majimalu and the support for sure, But then I started hearing or seeing, some stuff where people were giving me kind of like it's making a bad joke, honestly, I don't get too much into all that, but that's
Yeah,
the
no,
the
but I mean, you're
campaign. And
doing real work, man. Like, I mean, dude, I hate working for free type shit. So, like, I get it because, like, I'm the biggest, you know me, like, I'm the biggest Bitcoin ambassador there is. But you don't see me when we were at the Tetra Lounge, which is what I'm showing the audience right now, is the picture on the campaign of me, you, Bobcat, and Miggy at Tetra.
Mhm.
I was just like, hey man, you want to get a Phantom wallet? I could do crypto. He was like, yeah, maybe, I'm down. But like, that's as far as I was going. Like, nobody's paying me to do anything more than that. And there you were,
Right.
like, yo, let me get you Paytaka, show you how to sell these chips for Bitcoin Cash. Let me show you how to set up the point
Right.
of sale system. That way you could accept Bitcoin Cash at the business. And dude, it was like fucking impressive watching you go, bro. And like, that motivation is a big difference. Like, I want to do that, but like that motivation to like just like, you know, shill basically something that I wouldn't be getting paid for. It's kind of like a deterrent. Like, I tried,
Yeah.
that's it. Like, hey, you want a Phantom wallet? No, yeah, maybe. All right, cool, whatever. It is what it is. But like, if I'm working for Phantom wallet, and if I'm working for Bit Refill, if I'm working for Bitcoin Cash, then yeah, I'm gonna put in that extra work that I saw you do, where you were like, yo, like, I could pay for these chips with a point of sale system that's like right there, like, these chips equal this much Bitcoin Cash, send, receive, done, here's your Bitcoin Cash, like, here's your chips, like that, dude. Much respect to like that, like, and I, that, unfortunately, and I guess this is, a highlight of the failure of me as a friend. I should have been fucking taping it. I should have helped you make some content on it for like the evidence, but it takes away, I think, from that authenticity. That's why I stayed in the corner and just let you do you.
Mhm.
You had that one-on-one moment with what was his
Yeah.
name again?
Dwayne.
Fuck. Dwayne. I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
it.
I
Dwayne.
got
I
I
was
got some
thinking
content on
like
my glasses though.
I was like The
I
Rock
got some
Johnson,
content.
right?
Yeah, no, you silly.
That's how I was.
But yeah,
I
yeah.
try to remember names like that. But yeah, so Dwayne, you spent like one-on-one time. All right, cool. You got some content with the men. You got to post that so people see the
Yeah,
work you're
yeah. I
doing.
definitely am.
But
It's
but
in
like
the
having a camera in their face while you're trying to do it, it just takes away from that
right,
authenticity. So like you've
right,
put
right.
that work in. Like and Bitcoin Cash, the community should be proud to have you, man. Because like I'm
Man,
impressed by the work.
bro, what fucked me up, bro? When a motherfucker said some bullshit like they're gonna use the money to buy a mansion and only put Bitcoin Cash on the mailbox, bro, it fucked me up, bro. Because I'm like, bro, do you not realize I'm putting Bitcoin Cash on everywhere I go? Like I don't even have a house, like you know what I mean? Like I live with my mom's, but like you know what I mean? Like it is like, but it's really sad, man, because like I'm really trying to devote my life to this. You know what I mean? Like I don't want a house though. Not that I say I don't have a house because I can't afford it. Like if I wanted to have a house, I would have one. I just had a house like in Indiana. I moved out of that house. You know what I mean? Like I had a tattoo shop. I moved out of the tattoo shop. I want to be a digital nomad. This is what I want to do. This is the life that I want to have. You know what I mean?
This is
So
we
for
met you doing digital nomad shit with a tattoo gun. Like you are a
you
digital
feel me? Like,
nomad, but you just didn't have the digital cash at the moment. Now you do. Like fucking complete. Now you're a digital nomad for sure. You were already on that path. And like I could see the van being set up to be lived out of type energy where you like road trip and travel out of it. I don't know if
yeah.
I'm looking in your proposal and I don't really see that. Maybe you could have highlighted more like, the time you're going to be spending in the van is basically, yeah, the van is the mansion. Like, and the
Right.
mailbox
Right.
is the whole van.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know what? You goddamn right. I should have felt that. Yeah, like you're right. It's a mansion. The van is a mansion, and plan on living in the van and just being my life. So yeah, you goddamn right. And how much? Ooh, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Cause bro, like, bro, like I said, that's an insult to my integrity, bro. Like I
bro,
said, I
you
look
already
at it
got
like,
over 75 people to rock a Bitcoin Cash tattoo for the rest of their lives. You've earned about what, 35 Bitcoin Cash for 75 Bitcoin Cash tattoos? I mean, bro, like the proof is on the wall, literally. Well,
man,
on the flesh. The proof is on
man,
the flesh, literally,
straight
bro.
up, bro.
So they can't deny that. They can't deny you that, man.
That
Oh, I
ass.
love this picture you have of us too on the podcast. Well, not of us, but of like a white guy that looks like me and a black guy that looks like you. It resembles the podcast in some alternate dimension. Fucking AI, bro. It's like the multiverse of like fucking images. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like really fucks me
Hey, I
up.
love it, bro. It's helped me a lot. Like when you feel me, I can put stuff together on the fly, like, and I can describe it, like, okay, this is how I want,
No, but
and yeah, man.
the people generate
Uh,
it makes me feel like I have Alzheimer's and I don't know what I look like and I got to go check a mirror real quick. Like it makes me my heart sinks. I don't like the way it makes me feel inside. It's a bad physical feeling to see an image of like somebody I know generated by AI. It's off-putting in a whole new fucking off-putting way that never existed. Oh shit, I love you. You put the analytics up here, bro. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to show them that, you know what I mean? Like this is ain't a joke, you know what I mean? I'm not playing with this shit, you know what I mean? Like, but I get where Malu was coming from, and other supporters too, because from their perspective, like that is enough money for somebody to just say, hey, kick rocks. Like I never you never hear from him again, you know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
man, but like man, I know my integrity. I know me. You know what I mean? Nobody knows me but me. You know what I mean? So I understand where it comes to a time where you got to prove it and break it down in steps. It makes more sense to make people feel more comfortable. And I'm all about that as
Yeah.
well.
Well, you already raised almost 8 Bitcoin Cash. So, I mean, yeah, if you broke it down into, 10 different pieces where you were asking for, maybe 10 or 20 Bitcoin Cash at a time. And the first step was to get the van. The second step is to wrap it. The third step is to get it like ready for like, the clean room environment. The
Right,
fourth
right.
step is getting it furnished and finished for the tattoo studio. Maybe a fifth step to make sure everything's ready to go for like long road trips, maintenance, all that. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, I
Mhm.
think you could break it down into different steps. People could follow the progress and keep contributing to each step. And I mean, if the community ever stops contributing at any step, at least you don't have to do deliverables outside of what you've been funded to do, and then you're more freelanced, right? So
Mhm.
I think that's better, more for you and the community as a whole.
Mhm. Yeah, I respect it and I appreciate it for sure. And like I said, like man, that probably was the man that donation with that advice attached to it was probably the most like that's hard to describe it because I got so many mixed emotions behind it. You know what I mean? But I appreciated it so much because like the value of the information was so much more great. I was so more grateful for that than you know what I mean than anything.
Yeah,
For sure, for sure.
perspective sometimes priceless.
Yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. Yeah, and I just like the way that he went out his way to demonstrate his support, by still supporting, by still donating, but the message along with it, to say explain why, how you feel, you know what I mean? And he didn't have to do that at all. Like, so I really appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to putting a campaign in after BCH Bliss to do some stuff, but yeah, I definitely I can't compete with the type of work you're putting in. Like, dude, it's like again, you're really it's impressive even outside of knowing you. Just like like I appreciate anybody who's like helping mass adoption. In general, like that's just what I
I'm
care
proud
about.
of you. He
Yeah.
popping his shit for
Dude,
real.
can't not be. And I see it in the Bitcoin Cash community. You got a lot of like, big donations, solid BCHs or multiple Bitcoin Cashes, coming your way
Mhm.
through like these proposal donations. So the volume is there for the support to keep you going. It's just yeah, like you said, got to break it down in the steps. You have like a real like a year-long roadmap. You could probably break it
Mhm.
down into 12 monthly steps that lead throughout the year's roadmap.
Mhm. Mhm. And you know what? That's a good idea too. I'm gonna definitely reach out to the community and talk to them more and see how they feel about it. Cause like maybe I should have did that before I dropped this last proposal more. But I did get some solid intel, solid advice from pretty important names in the community, and they gave me the green light to do it. So I felt comfortable enough to drop it. And
Yeah, well, dude,
but
you're doing Bitcoin Cash tattoos at conferences, at side events, in raves, in churches, at airports. I mean,
strip clubs,
yeah, strip clubs, dude. It's crazy. Like we're
yeah,
doing tattoos at the conferences is the most crypto thing. And I'm like, if we didn't have you, like I don't know what the most crypto thing is anymore. You know what I mean? Like what's
yeah,
the
yeah,
degeneracy anymore in this space?
right,
It's all
right,
too boring and mature and like fucking suit and tie grown up, and I don't like it. And then
yeah,
we got fucking double O tats out here. Like who wants a free tattoo? Come on, let me give you a Bitcoin
yeah,
Cash tattoo.
right. But I'm still with the suit and tie though. But I
Yo,
make you love it though. You
literally.
feel me?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck, dude, that's a really good point. Still in the suit and tie, being a fucking degen, man. And yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, you motivated me to get more involved with the Bitcoin Cash community. I wouldn't have been interested really in going to BCH Bliss if it wasn't for you. I mean, you inspired me to get more involved in the community just by seeing the way the community has been supporting you, and then watching what you do for the community. Like, it's fucking insane. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of want
Yeah.
in on that. Like, you're gonna have a really cool story in a couple years, and I kind of want in on that story a little bit. Like,
Straight up.
because
You
I
already
think
know you
Bitcoin.
in on it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I want to participate more, not just like
Right, right,
spectate you doing it. Like, I want to get
right, right.
involved in the Bitcoin Cash community stuff because, like, I've always been a fan of it since the fork. Even again, I've been like, that's why I did the shitcoin conference. Like, I
Right.
hate Bitcoin maximalists. Like, BTC is like not the table I would ever choose to sit at like a high school cafeteria. The people at that table are the least interesting people I could imagine being around, and I've seen what the Bitcoin Cash community is like up to, and I'm like, motherfucker, this might be like, I ain't gonna lie, before that I was like Solana maybe, but like they're not,
Mhm,
their community is more fucking unfortunately scammy. They're not really
mhm,
like, it feels like the Ethereum community in the early days, right? So it's like cool they're
mhm,
building, but they're building scammy, right? And
mhm.
Bitcoin Cash, you see the building, you see the development, you see the community, you
Right.
see everything. Again,
Yeah, and it's
dude,
all
bro, Buddy
authentic.
just got
Like you can tell it's real
he got
people.
funded for the tip bot on fucking X, bro. Like I am so excited to use it.
Yeah.
Like I love tip bots on X. Like I'm a big, big, big fan, bro. Like I was an investor of CoinKit, which was like one of the best tip bots on X. Like when it was
Mhm,
Twitter, you could tip
mhm.
people NFTs, you could tip them crypto, you could do all kinds of cool shit. And they didn't even need a wallet. They would just like log into the wallet with their Twitter account, and the Twitter bot would make them a wallet where their Twitter login was the only way to move the funds in or out and stuff, and it was all on
Right.
chain. It was, I think I sent Trump an NFT or something in the early days
Wow.
because all you had to do was tweet, and like it's in a wallet. He can access the
Right.
wallet, so he's got it.
Right. 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 That's fire. They pretty much made a Bitcoin Cash version of that.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to tip Trump Bitcoin Cash, and he can't stop it unless I get, maybe no, he wouldn't be able to stop it. He could just maybe mute it so he doesn't see the notifications anymore. But I'm sure he'll be happy to get free crypto. He's actually into that.
Right. 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 That's fire. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's you're gonna like, so if people like comment on something that you post and you like what they said, you'll be able to use the Bitcoin Cash tip bot to like give them $1 or something and be like, "Hey man, thanks for that comment," or whatever. It's a way to like keep it like
Interaction.
digital cash, literally. Like
Hmm.
that's,
Hmm.
I love the more I can use stuff. And that's why I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
see the community funding development like that, bro. It hypes me up like it used to before like 2020. Like ever since
Yeah.
2020, I kind of lost that like excitement. Like I feel like a kid who found out Santa wasn't real. And like, every time Christmas comes around, it's still cool. It's like whatever, but it's not like it used to be. And then when you see
Right.
like
Right.
Bitcoin Cash community funding development for cool things like the tip bot and like Bitcoin Cash tattoos for free, it's like almost being able to be allowed to believe in Santa again. It's like that
No, it's like
imagination of like,
I got you.
what
It's
will
like
the
it's
future actually look like
right.
with this stuff?
Yeah, it's like meeting the real Mrs. Claus. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like, wait, no, he's real?
Right, yeah. And she telling you all the stories, and you like, I ain't met him yet. I know he gotta be real.
Oh shit, we're up on the hour, man. We can wrap it up. All right. Well, Joy, thanks for joining us. Drive safe, and Double O, when you get home, give her a hug for me.
For sure. You already know. Hey,
Great
thanks for
job.
coming on here, Mama. I appreciate you hopping on here real quick.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime.
That was a
Bet, love to hear
vibe.
it.
It was a vibe.
Yeah,
Shout
for
out
sure, for
to
sure.
BCH Bliss. You'll catch me at that conference. Thanks to fundme.cash. Go ahead and check out the BCH podcast too. Maybe somebody's gonna make not another Bitcoin Cash podcast. I still want it to happen because it would just be hilarious. All 4 of our podcasts can get together for a roundtable of like mayhem. We could do like a WWE WrestleMania podcast where people just get kicked out of that Zoom call every once in a while.
He's silly, man.
I am.
Yeah,
I can't. This is what I wanted crypto to be, dude. Silly, imaginative, and just literal freedom.
Yeah,
Not just like
yeah.
number go up so I have money to pretend that I have freedom, but like
Right.
freedom to the point that it doesn't matter how much money you have. The amount of money doesn't dictate how free you actually are. And that's what this technology is creating. It's leveling the playing field of actual freedom.
For sure. Freedom money. Bitcoin Cash, baby. Freedom money.
And
You
you know
heard
what?
it?
The more I listen, the more I learn.
That's
Yeah,
why
good. I'm
I'm
glad
happy
to
you
hear
tuned in.
Hell yeah, Mama. Hell yeah.
All right, you
I love
heard
to hear
it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and have a day.
Peace
You too,
out.
Ken. Thank you.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.